Welcome on in. Hi, Ed. Hello out there. It's me, Beezy. That's right.
Bonk.
Oh, I'm getting beaten up. First thing in what? What? Why am I getting beat up right away? What I do? I just got here. Hi, Gore. Welcome on in. I hope you're all doing well. We're back to doing art streams, rigging streams again. I was thinking about working on my 3.0 model today, but I decided against it because, if I'm being honest with you, I don't want to be working right now. I want to be lazy and I want to be playing video games. So, working on my own model is going to frustrate me too much. So, I'm working on somebody else's model. Because it's a little bit more straightforward than the bullshit that I'm pulling on mine, if I'm being honest with myself. But yeah, so we're working on this lovely, lovely outfit today. You want to steal my discipline? Please don't. I'm fucking scraping by with it as is. Like, it's not very good. It looks like it's good. It's not that good. Literally, the last, like, month, really after being sick for as long as I was for like August and September, I I think I burnt myself out. I burnt out the tires of the car that is my mind because I had to get the work done or I was gonna starve. So I didn't want to starve. So I did a lot of work when I was sick, and I shouldn't have done that much work when I was sick. Um, and then I was like, shit, I don't have any tires on my car anymore when I wasn't fighting for survival. And so like last week was a struggle, and then literally like Sunday morning, I was like, I I'm gonna be neurotypical now. Hi, Elaine. Hi, welcome on in. Oh, you're so sweet to me. You're so sweet. Wait, don't go. Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial. Hold on. Let me show you what I've been working on with this model. I've not done anything with the sleeves just yet. In terms of like rigging the physics on them, so I'm gonna hide those. Let me hide that. And then where is... Let me hide... we'll hide it like that. Okay. But yesterday I did a lot of work on... This was like the most complicated part of this outfit. I knew it would be. Just literally this like collar piece and the dress, because the dress is like attached to things that have a lot of physics, i.e. the booba. It was like I was just doing tricks on glue. I was just using glue to do some like crazy stuff to make all of this actually work. But we have... Oh, my big fat head's in the way. Hold on. Wow! Wow! And it stays connected. It stays connected to the collar piece. We have some nice like depth on the collar piece. Wow! Wow! Very nice. Very nice. Yippee! And that took 2 days. But today, the stuff that I have left on this outfit in terms of like physics is I have to, oh my god, why are we zooming in and out like that? I have to do the physics on the like actual like tail of the dress. Right now it's just stiff. And then I have to apply the physics of this belt. I've done the physics, I've just not applied them. And then we have, of course, the sleeves and the little cape. This little cape bit right here. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be a physics day. It's gonna be just a nice little physics day. You're a genius. You're a genius. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy who's been doing this for a couple of years. Thank you so much for commissioning me, and thank you so much for being like patient with me with all of this work. I I also just like Elaine is so awesome. Elaine is just constantly like, "Hey, is this like another cool idea for a thing to like add to the model?" Um, and I'm like, "You're crazy. You're crazy for it. Thank you so much for, first of all, constantly giving me something to do. And then second of all, uh being so patient. It's so would hate for you to burn out. Happened with your first model. You felt so bad. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. There is a certain point though. I think at the end of this outfit, I need to like sit down. Like as soon as we have the alternate arms and this outfit looking good, I need to make a showcase for it. That's my one thing is like when we keep like adding to the same old model, old is unfair. It's not old because old makes it sound like it's out of date. It's not. It's just something that I've been chipping away at for a very, very long time. And I'm just like, I need to do a showcase for this. I need to do a showcase for it, you know? But when there's like, we're adding lots of like drip feeding, lots of cool new features, I'm like, oh no, but I would want to add that too. But it's awesome. It's awesome. I like it. I like this outfit a lot. As much as like the collar piece and the like boob area of this really tested my abilities when it comes to rigging. Like it's crazy how so it's like this piece right here is like just to attach to the collar to that, and then like it's broken up, like there's one left boob glue, right boob glue, and then this area is its own piece, and then the tail is also its own piece. It's crazy. I straight up would not have been able to do this if not for the fact that I know what I know now about glue. Like, I could not have done this last year. It would have driven me insane. Means a lot with your patience with my ideas, but yeah, I think the last big features honestly would be the two things we get rolling. Yeah! Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. But yes, thank you so much. You are one of the goats, and I'm really, really appreciative of you, and I have some other clients right now as well that I sent an update to the cartoony dragon that I've been working on, Axiom. I sent an update to him over the weekend. Was it Friday? I forget at this point. And the message that I got back was just so nice. I was like, wow, I really feel appreciated for the work that I do. I'm really in a very nice community of people who really appreciate my work, and it just, I don't know, made me feel so good. Yeah, aw, that's just, I don't know, it feels good. That's part of why I decided on Sunday, after having like a bad mental week, was I was like, I'm gonna be neurotypical now, and I'm gonna do my work. I'm gonna work my 8-hour work days, and because if my thinking was if I have to do this work, because if I don't do the work, I'm not gonna be able to do what I love to do. That's I thought about it a lot more eloquently than that. It was just, I've got to do it, otherwise I can't keep doing it. But enjoy the rest of your day, Elaine. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good one. I hope you get to eat something super yummy, and that that your day is full of happiness and joy. I'm glad that I got to show this model a little bit. But yeah, I've got to do the work so I can keep doing what I love, and that framing it like that in my mind helped me. Though I will admit to you, I'm on day 3 of working 8-hour workdays. Like, just straight 8-hour workdays where I'm focusing all of my brain power onto doing it. And I'm like, shit, my wrist hurts. My wrist hurts, and I'm already starting to claw at the walls a little bit. But I'll be fine. I'll be good. What I have to remind myself is usually when people have an art job, they don't spend 8 hours doing art all day. They spend a lot of that time writing emails and stuff too. And I'm like, what? Those don't count. That doesn't count. No. Breaking it up is probably good, yeah. As annoying as that is, I don't want to throw out my wrist. I don't want to decide that I have a normal brain now and then immediately like crash and burn with another sort of facet of my mortal body. Hate being ripped away from what I'm working on. Yeah. But we're listening to plant music today, in case you're wondering why we're listening to some yoinky sploinky stuff. I've found that it's the best focused music for me, at least right now, is sort of Mort Garson plant music and just like yoinky sploinky stuff from the 70s. Oh, some Main Street Electrical Parade sounding. Okay. So this is another interesting piece here. So we have these like funny little sleeve bits. I'm gonna ignore the cape for now. We're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna worry about this fur and this sleeve. Mort was born not too far from where you are. I had never heard of the guy until listening to Plantasia on Jules's stream. I had never heard of him. And it's funny because every time that I play anything from Plantasia, people go, "Oh my god, is this Plantasia?" I'm like, "What the hell? I didn't know about this at all." Apparently, this is a thing everybody knew about except for me. Which is crazy because my parents like listened to that kind of music. Like my parents' favorite music growing up was Electric Light Orchestra and ABBA. Like they weren't like listening to the Beatles or something. Anyway, I want to work on the sleeve first, and then I'll probably do the dress, and then I'll probably do the cape. But first, I'm just gonna, I don't know, gonna yap. The plan is to finish these physics. Honestly, I don't even really care about plugging them in, until later. It's had a bit of a revival in recent years, too. I believe that. I feel like, and I could be misremembering this, when I brought up Plantasia to Lux was like, "Oh yeah, Griffin McElroy used this in the Adventure Zone." And I was like, "What? That's crazy." Or something about like Adventure Time? I don't know. It does feel like music that would be enjoyed by Adventure Time makers and enjoyers. Also, part of me making this playlist was inspired straight up by this specific song, which is called Baroque Hoedown by Perry and Kingsley. Those of you who are Disney adults like I am will recognize it as the theme to the Main Street Electrical Parade. Which is the best parade that Disney has ever made. Ever. In the history of all of their parades. Because it has this song. If you don't think this shit fucks, I don't want to talk to you. That was a good sound. There's some really good sounds in there. I need a fucking scroll wheel on the side of this. I'm starting to get fed up with Live 2D here, okay? Love the program, love the work that they do. If I could just get a fucking a little scroll bar on the side here, it would really help me not have to invest in a new mouse because my scroll wheel is broken. Okay, And that's my fault. It's my fault that I'm working with a mouse with a broken scroll wheel. BZ, why don't you just, I don't know, put like a new mouse on your throne? Your mouse has been broken for like a year. I don't want one that's not pink. I don't want one that's not pink. And for whatever reason, the gaming mouse community has decided that they don't want to distribute pink mouses anymore. So, pink mice? I don't like saying that. Gaming mice? No. What the hell? I'm thinking about that too hard now. Okay. Where is this? That I'm gonna leave alone, but this and this and this. Might be able to set up your tablet software to let you rebind your pen to navigation while a button is held. Recently set it up for your tablet in Clip Studio Paint. Well, I have buttons on my pen that I've literally never used in sort of the 15 years that I've owned this tablet. But I'm also not using my tablet right now. Like, I don't use my pen when I work on this, on rigging. I only use my tablet when I'm drawing. And legitimately, Gore, the reason for that is because if I have it on my tablet, I'm looking down, and I want to be able to look up. So that way my VTuber isn't just, like, staring down like this the entire stream, which is what happens whenever I do drawing streams. It's crazy how I make this playlist and I'm like, I've never listened to these people before, but people recognize them. I didn't know. I didn't know. Big globs of peanut butter, are you singing along to the music? Because that's what that looks like to me. Raymond Scott is dope. I mean, I like the music. I like the music that I've got on here. I also have a little bit of Leonard Nimoy's Leonard Nimoy presents Mr. Spock's music from outer space. Just a couple of songs from that on here too. It's you know, yoinky spoinky 60s and 70s beat boops. It's supposed to be alien noises. Is that not what we're listening to? We're gleeby deebying up in here right now. It's the fun beat boops. I do like it. I like it, and it does things to the chemicals in my brain that make me actually want to sit at my computer. I also made a Halloween playlist. Because I hate pretty much all Halloween playlists that people make. Because as much as I love the Cranberries and the movie Nightmare Before Christmas, I hate the song This Is Halloween so much. I hate listening to that fucking song. And I don't think that the Cranberries have any business. Oh! Hi, Chameleon. You caught me in the middle of a rant. Hello, hi Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm BZ. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging, and we're finally done playing Hades 2. At least for our work days. I'll probably play it on Saturday, so we're back to work. We're working now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't think that Zombie by the Cranberries has any business being on a Halloween playlist. I'm like, this is about like an important political moment in history. It's a little, I love that song. It's just like, I think about the Troubles every time that I hear it. I would like to hear Halloween music. I haven't heard a million times before in every public place and radio station that plays Halloween music. Yes, it's like every Halloween music playlist has the same songs on it. And I do love hearing Monster Mash. I do enjoy Monster Mash. That's the one that I don't have any problems with. Um so that one can stick around. And to be honest, Ghostbusters kind of fucks. Ghostbusters fucks. I watched Hocus Pocus last night, and I'm like, oh, I put a spell on you scene in Hocus Pocus is so good. It's so good. I changed my mind on whether or not I like that in my playlists too, because it's really good. Bustin', 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 bustin'. Exactly. I should put some Soul Eater on that playlist. That would make sense to me. Oh, I need to actually key this. A little bit of Yoinky Sploinky Mission Impossible, as played by Leonard Nimoy. Sorry, as played by Spock. It's like a little bit sploinky. I like it a lot. Anyways, Hocus Pocus is a great movie. I wanted to talk about that today because I watched it. I watched it on VHS on a little CRT. It was so nice. Highly recommend that viewing experience. Um there were so many like shots throughout it that had some like sets and some lighting that I was like, "Oh, it's so good." I was like, "Wow, I don't remember." I don't know, sometimes I just love watching a movie sort of that budget of that era, and seeing stuff that you're like, "Oh, you're on a soundstage." And I'm like, "Yes, a soundstage." Haven't seen Hocus Pocus since middle school. It's really good. It's really good. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as I don't even remember it being all that good. And I just, it's gotten a lot of hype in recent years. Um the thing that's funny about Hocus Pocus to me is it's another like kid empowerment movie a la Home Alone, But compared to Home Alone, who gives a fuck about those kids? Who gives a fuck about the kids in that movie? Like, I do a little bit in that. I think that the little girl Danny is really funny, and like that child actress is killing it. But the whole time I'm rooting for the witches. I'm rooting for them the whole time. I'm like, they should just be able to eat children. I think it's fine. It's great. Lux was like, I don't know, I cared more about the kids when I was a kid watching it, and I was like, I don't know, not me. I think the witches are cool. The witches are way cooler, and I want them to survive. Um, and it's just like the movie is about them. The movie is about the witches way more than like Home Alone. Cause like Lux was comparing it to Home Alone. I was like, no, Home Alone is about Kevin. Home Alone is like 80% a movie about Kevin. Okay, it's like 70% a movie about Kevin, and then like 15% a movie about his mom, and then 15% a movie about the Wet Bandits. But like Kevin steals the show. It's his movie. Hocus Pocus, it is Bette Midler's movie. Like it is her movie, and then she's got the two other witches with her there as well. But what a role. That must have been so fun to play her. 100% a movie about Joe Pesci with his head on fire. He did not want to be in that movie. I remember watching a documentary on it. Was it The Movies That Made Us? Something like that. And Joe Pesci did not want to be there. I did say to Lux while we were watching Hocus Pocus, I was like, okay, fuck, marry, kill the Sanderson sisters. And that was a fun little thought experiment because I thought, well, I think no matter what, in any of the conditions, in any of the combinations, I do end up dead. What I landed on, and this is not relevant to whether or not I would survive the situation, it was, fuck Sarah Jessica Parker, marry Mary, and kill, Winifred. And I'm like, that one, I think I die in at least 2 of the 3 scenarios because I do think that Sarah, would kill anyone praying mantis style. I do think all of them would actually kill praying mantis style. But I especially know that I could not kill Winifred. She would kill me first. 100%. But I do know in my heart that the one that you should marry is Mary. Like, there is no question about that because she's the most emotionally mature, and she's the best cook. So, she's the best one. And she flies on a vacuum, which is really cute. Winifred, we have, like, textual evidence that, like, what she does to Doug Jones's character, Billy. That, first of all, he's funny as fuck. I really like Billy's character a lot. He's so funny. And anytime that I'm like, oh, it's my boy Doug Jones, I'm like always so happy. For those of you who don't know, though, considering how my chat is, you guys know who Doug Jones is, right? If you're not here for Star Trek, you're at least probably a fan of Guillermo del Toro. Like, what? What are you doing here if you don't know? You don't know my boy Doug. Either way, he's in that movie. And I don't know, was that one of his earlier roles? I don't know. Oh shit, it's this guy. Gorgeous looked it up. Gorgeous looked it up. I appreciate that about you. If you don't know who somebody is that I know who that is, look it up. But yeah, he's just like the guy, he's the monster. He's the monster guy who's good at being all the monsters in all the monster movies. Whenever I think about him, I think about an interview that he did one time where he talks about how much he loves Hallmark movies and how he would like to sort of retire from being the monster in all of these movies and be like the dad in Hallmark movies that's like, come on, sweetie, you have to come back for the holidays. I'm like, wow, you're so right. If I was an actor, I'd be like, that'd be the cushiest retirement gig ever. Why would you do what Harrison Ford does and just like, I don't know, take like millions of dollars to do a cameo in an Indiana Jones when you can just hang out in schlocky Hallmark movies? It's like, he's got it figured out. His oldest credit is 1988. Hocus Pocus was 93. That's crazy. Pretty early. Yeah. I mean, you can't really tell in any of his roles how old he is. You can't really tell. Because he's always just covered in so much makeup, you would have no idea. He's ageless. Honestly, though, he, like, still, I don't know how old he is, but he looks good. How old is Doug Jones? I mean, if he was, like, a full-blown adult, like, in a movie that came out before I was born, like, he's 65. He looks fantastic for 65. Also, just, like, what a kind face. Is he in Frankenstein? Is he in Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein? Frankenstein cast. God, I love when there's people on the IMDb credits for a movie that say just little girl, blind man. It's just, you know, just like characters that are just, here's a guy. We didn't give them a name. Is Jacob Elordi Frankenstein? Or Frankenstein's monster? Who's the monster? Is it what? Okay, it is Jacob Elordi. I don't know who that is. I forgot that Guillermo del Toro is like respecting the like actual content of the Frankenstein books by making Frankenstein's monster hot, like classically attractive. I haven't decided if I kind of want to try and see that movie in theaters. God, I've seen like photos of the sets of that movie, like just sort of floating around on the internet. And whenever I see them, I'm like, God! What's this penis music? This is Perry and Kingsley. This song is called Computer in Love. Isn't that cute? This is my Yoinky Sploinky playlist, Yuzu. One of the funniest things in Stargate Atlantis is that there are a lot of identical alien antagonists that are played by the same guy, but in the credits, the guy is credited as, like, Greg or Mike. I love that. I love that. Makes me think of, good old Jeffrey Combs in Star Trek. And how many different characters that he plays. And he kills it every time. And he kills it every time. Can we listen to the penis eek also? I'll cue it. Is it on? You know what? It can go on the playlist. It can go on the Yoinky Splanky playlist. This playlist I'm trying to keep to like older stuff, but I think spiritually it belongs. So hi, Yuzu, hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better than you have been recently. Not to like put you on the spot, but I hope you don't have to tie a belt to your head to feel normal. And that your brain is not yelling at you as much. Your horses are doing horribly, but you're doing better. Equivalent exchange. Guys, I went to download the update for my Bara Furry game today. And it's taken so long. Is it done yet? Okay, it's done now. I can play my Bara Furry game after stream. It was like literally, like I have no idea why. It was saying that it was gonna take like an hour to download the updates. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? Where do you get off? I thought this is a departure, but if you want alternative electronica, I would click on it, but it's gonna ruin my curated playlist. Put it in the Discord. That's perfect. I'm usually somebody that and this is not to detract from you being very nice and offering me some music suggestions. I have a weird brain, and my weird brain, when I get music suggestions, I have to listen to it. Like, you can't take this horse to the water. You can't make this horse drink the water. You can take the horse to the water. I'm the horse. I will not drink. I will not drink that water. Even though you're like, this is your favorite kind of water. You're literally drinking exactly this kind of water right now. And I'll be like, nope. No. I don't want it. I don't want that. I don't want that water. It's not the water. I don't want it. For like 3 years. And then I'll listen to it and I'll be like, this is awesome. How come I've never heard of this before? I'll only drink the water if it's sucking on a chili dog. Yeah. I'll listen to joke songs. I'll listen to joke songs. But lately I've been feeling a little bit better about it in that like being on Bug's stream and Bug doing the like subscribers offering up songs. Put it on there for 2028. Yeah, I'll get back to you in 2028. All of this to say, if I listen to it, it's gonna be when you least expect it. It's just me. It's nothing to do with me trying to slight anybody personally. Excuse me. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't take suggestions. This is true for television as well, and Lux hates it about me. Lux hates that I never want to watch something that he thinks that I'll like. Always like, nope. It took me like half a decade to watch X-Files, and then I got obsessed with it, and he was so mad. I can't help but laugh. I know it's like, it makes me look like an asshole friend. I don't know. I'm stubborn, and I like, you know, I'm not picky about my food, not anymore, I got better, but my media diet, I'm picky. And if I had any say in the matter, I would not be like this. Unfortunately, the guy at the helm of the controls in my brain is like, has like a million different rules of why we can't consume media at different times. I don't know. Those who get it. Those who don't. I'm like, oh no, I can't start that show right now because I'm not in a good mood. Like, what's, huh? Why are you making up invisible rules as to why you can't enjoy something? You get it in a way. For you, it feels like you already know what you want to spend your time on. Here's the thing, it's so embarrassing though, I don't. I don't know what I want to spend my time on half the time. It's just I know that I don't want to spend my time on something new. The like order of operations on what I want to consume, more often than not in my brain are like, it's like music that like I already know that I enjoy from my curated playlists that I've made for myself. Which sometimes is the same song over and over again. Right now that song is Dead Man's Party by Oingo Boingo. So it's that, or, you know, maybe I'll watch like a particularly favorite episode of Deep Space Nine. After that, it's the YouTube channel Solo Travel Japan, where it's ambient travel video that's very quiet, and there's like no spoken, there's like nobody speaking in the video to like travel vlog me through it. It's just ambient traveling. Nothing at all. And then everything else. And like literally, like nothing at all as an option comes before everything else in a lot of the cases. Saw a video of a cat losing its mind crying because she got served beef pate instead of chicken. That's you. That's Mink too. Mink is like that. She doesn't want to eat wet food. It's kind of really, it makes me mad. I would love to be feeding her wet food, but she doesn't have the appetite for it. She wants to like eat slowly throughout the day, and so I can't like give her wet food because it's just gonna sit on the floor and like rot. And I'm like, that's not good or healthy for anybody involved. So, dry food it is. She wants to like eat my earwax, but she doesn't want to eat chicken, wet chicken. I don't know, dude. Weird cat. And anything else is like a detour. Yep. But I will say that I was trying to say this before and that I took a detour. Bug doing the thing on stream where subscribers can suggest music. I'm like, okay, maybe I don't hate that. Cause like my original thinking was if people suggest music to me on here, I'm gonna like do the thing that my brain does where I don't want to take suggestions, and also like your tastes are not my taste. But then I had the realization that everybody here is already listening to the shit that I play for myself, so you have to like what I listen to at least a little bit. That, or you think I'm really hot and funny. But I don't think hot makes sense considering considering I'm like a weird little dog, but you know. Maybe you find my voice hot. It's one of my favorite things to do on Bug Stream. I find myself all the time, like, finding a song, and I'm like, I think that the grubs will really like this one. And I'm like, that's kind of really fun. But the thing that has been stopping me from doing that is I kind of really want to not use Spotify at all, for, like, moral reasons. And I just, you know, have to work on getting my playlists on my computer. So complicates it. It feels so good to play a song on Bug Stream, and then people do the song requests. They're like, I want to know what this is. I'm like, yes, yes. I'm like, I did a good job. Do I get a good grade in music days? Okay, this ended up not working the way I want it to at all. I think I like that one better. Used to stage manage a small theater with weird stuff only, and it's scratching the same itch for you. This song makes me think of the Futurama theme. You were gonna say, okay, I'm not alone in that. I saw the other day that somebody modded Simpsons Hit and Run into Futurama. In that, like, they took Simpsons Hit and Run and they made it Futurama instead. They like changed all of the textures and everything into Futurama. I'm like, that's awesome. It's New York instead of Springfield. Yeah. Though, like, I think a lot of it is like, you know, the same. It has to be like the same like framework as Simpsons. I don't know how much of it is, you know, like physically the same, but I'm like, I just think that's really cool. Incredibly funny to make it the other, like, to take the Simpsons and do Futurama and not like Family Guy or, you know, something that's set in a setting that's like a bit more suburban and similar. The Rough on This Fit is so cute. I'm glad you think so because we've been looking at it for a while. Okay, so we got that. The fur we have to do. Fur L. Take the L. Probably helps that you have the existing Simpsons models to look at for figuring out how to get that specific art style in 3D. That's true because they don't look like the Simpsons. They look like the Simpsons Hit and Run. Like, it's a different animal, actually. It's an animal that evolved from the Simpsons, to be sure. Sorry, I just got, like, an idea. I after watching all of those videos about, like, the evolution of life on Earth, like, paleontology and all of that, I'm like, it would be so funny to do, like a paleontological review of even just like adult animation, like taking a slice of like adult animation and being like, okay, so the common ancestor of all of these is The Simpsons. Like The Simpsons is the framework for Family Guy. Family Guy is also like, you know, Family Guy is the framework for American Dad. And you can like talk about like how the eyes start to like separate more, like okay, you know, the prey eyes, or not the predator. What does they say, like where predators have or their eyes like facing forward and prey animals have the eyes like further apart? You can go into that. Like the Simpsons have the predator vision where their eyes are as close together as they could be, and as sort of they adult animation, as they divorce themselves from the common ancestor of the Simpsons, the eyes tend to drift apart. You know? Like, it's a whole entire thing. Hi, Callum! Hello! But, like, this is a conversation that people have had, I think. Maybe. I'd have to actually, like, look. It is something that I definitely could yap about for a while if I chose to. But this is also true of, I think you could do like a case study of Adventure Time and sort of like the people that worked on Adventure Time and how they sort of split out and, you know, made their own shows. A lot of those people and the people who worked on those shows went on to other shows. You can see the DNA of Adventure Time in shows that were made by people that worked on Adventure Time, that sort of thing. Everything's connected. No ideas are new. It's not a scary thing. I think that it's a fun thing. Not the predator eyes, prey eyes on the BZ emote. That's too good. But yeah. Wow, I just yapped about a lot in a it's not even, we've not even hit the hour mark. Not even hit the hour mark. What else did I have that I even wanted to yap about? Omnivore. Can't wait till we start getting more Smiling Friends likes. Oh my god. Okay, but like, oh, here's the thing about Smiling Friends. Okay, so where Smiling Friends comes from in regards to like the evolution of that, because no animation is made in a void. All exists in that which came before it. Nobody fell out of a coconut tree. Yada yada. Smiling Friends is very much like a byproduct of this thing that you see happen. It's, I think, closer to what happened. No, I'm not, because it doesn't look anything like Rick and Morty. Adult animation likes to look a little bit gross. It's sort of the, like, it's the signifier that it's adult animation. It is the frog, the like poison dart frog, it wears bright and flashy colors to indicate this is not a show for children. and by doing the way that they do that is by making it ugly. And then everybody complains that all adult animation like looks ugly and has the same kind of humor. The Ren and Stimpy effect, yes, it is absolutely like a Ren and Stimpy sort of thing. It's also, it does occasionally happen, convergent evolution, where every like at least every like 5 years or so, kids animation has to get the ugly out of its system too, you know, where you'll get like a pig, goat, banana, cricket, or you'll get sort of like a pickle and peanut, even like I would argue even like an Uncle Grandpa, like these like styles that are much more, I hate calling them ugly, but a lot of times they're ugly intentionally, you know? And I don't even hate it when that happens necessarily, because I think kids do like ugly things. I think that we forget this, like the garbage pail kid sort of thing. I wasn't one of those kids personally. I didn't really, hello? Sorry, I got distracted by the, Flapjack is actually, I think, one of the like best examples of ugly animation. Because I love the way, like, Flapjack is disgusting. Flapjack is fucking disgusting at points. Like, most of the episode, usually. They did gritty and ugly well. I think because it's shown from the lens of Flapjack, who is generally very cute, it works a lot better. And I do think Knuckles is a very appealing design as well. So, like, seeing them, it helps that. But then I see that fucking, the like, candy shop owner guy, the candy man with his candy wife. I'm like, I hate looking at him. Going back to Smiling Friends, I hate looking at their boss. Every time that he's on the screen, I like turn to Lux and I'm like, I hate looking at him. I hate looking at that boss. I don't like him. I hate looking at him. It makes me mad. I don't know. And he's been in a lot of the recent episodes, and so I have a lot of reason to be like, I don't like looking at him, get him away. Remember Teehee Tummy Tums from, I don't remember that specific. There's like gaps in the knowledge of Flapjack. The Flapjack bits that I do remember are, that dog that does the sick little flip. Overall enthusiasm. Overall enthusiasm, overall enthusiasm, overall enthusiasm. I remember that, and I remember that mermaid that is like, what is she? I forget the first part of what she says. She's, never give up, and all your dreams will come true. And Flapjack's like, even the scary ones? And she goes, ah! Yes! I'm like, ah! That's gonna be with me forever. Hi, Perp! Oh, look, we zoomed in a little bit late. My fucking stream deck, dude. Why is it like this? We're stuck over here right now. You guys have to look at my beautiful eyes until my stream deck decides it wants to fix itself. I'm gonna have to... I'm probably gonna have to swap out... Oh, you know what? Well... Because I'm not really using my controller every day now. Every time you see Grant O'Brien, you think he looks like the candy seller from Flapjack. He does! That's not nice, but he does. That's not nice. That's like my thing that I wouldn't tell him. Here, I can just manually zoom out. You would think... it's sometimes my friends will say something like that about a celebrity, like this person like looks like this, or like this outfit they're wearing looks like this, like a read. My friends will do a read of some kind on somebody with more money than I will ever have. and I'll just go, that's not nice. Because that's how I, it's not me saying that's not true. It's me saying that's not nice. And it's funny because my mom says it the same exact way. It's absolutely something that I got from my mom, and I will just I'll be like that forever. It's true, but you shouldn't say it. Yeah, but my knee-jerk reaction is to just say, that's not nice. That's not nice. I can be mean to him because he'll never know about it, and his coworkers bully him way worse than I could. Yeah. 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 I'm just thinking about the Grant O'Brien, the, like, new breaking news segment that they did. Oh my god, I can't watch that. Like, it's too much for me. It's like too much secondhand embarrassment. Oop. What I know about Grant, he would probably, I don't know, get off on looking like Peppermint Larry. That's the thing, yeah. Yeah. His name was Peppermint Larry. That's crazy. That's a crazy name. This music is making me happy. Does anybody have any fun Halloween costume ideas? That I can steal? I don't know. I don't know if I'll do anything for Halloween this year. My, like, last minute idea was to, get a Scooby-Doo onesie. And when I was a kid, I was Scooby-Doo for Halloween for 5 years in a row, but I wore another costume on top of my Scooby-Doo Halloween costume. I'm like, I could go back to doing that. I think it would be awesome. Bought nails for Halloween, but I don't have anywhere to wear them to. Just go trick-or-treating, idiot. Sorry, you're not an idiot. You're my friend, and I love you. Oh. You got a cobweb witch hat and a black lace Halloween shawl with bats on it. Just gonna wear that probably. My like one like interesting idea for Halloween, and I got this idea last night, so we'll see where it goes. I was like, I kind of just want to be a skeleton. I want to be like a skeleton and do some cool skeleton makeup on my face. And then possibly do that with Lux. Because we would be going to the same Halloween party. Both be skeletons, and then dressed in like high-vis, like a high-vis like vest and like a hard hat, and then we could be a skeleton crew. Smiles. Part of me is like, I would want to like make what I can of it. I was like, it would kind of be fun to get some fabric paint. I think I have white fabric paint. And just like get like a black morph suit or something. But I'm also like, if you put fabric paint on a morph suit, is that gonna just like automatically crack? Is that gonna be horrible? Could use bleach on a black shirt. I think it would have to be specific to the fabric type. That is true. Usually morph suits are made out of some shit. See, a t-shirt would be easy. Like, just use like a black shirt. But like, I don't own long sleeve shirts. Because I live in a place that's really hot all the time. So it would be better for me to get like a. Oh, here was my thought. I forgot that this was my thought. Just get like a 4-pack of some cheap leggings. And then just wear them as leggings and a shirt, and then you can wear whatever clothes you want. That was my idea. But also, it might just be easier to, like, you can buy, like, a skeleton morph suit. So, I think I would just have to figure out what's cheaper. I would like to make it myself, though. Shirts can be bought for money. For real? No fooling? Big if true. My chat would never lie to me. My chat would never lie to me. All right, well, that's all the physics for the sleeve. So that's 1 part of 3 done. 1 part of 3 done. We could work on the cape now, or we could work on the dress. I've never told a lie in my entire life. Yippee! And obviously you wouldn't be lying right now, Yuzu. Obviously. Could troll a thrift store so you don't feel bad about fucking it up with paints. What a pretty model. Isn't this model so pretty? Once again, I'm doing the thing where I've, like, taken away the back portion of the hair so I can see what I'm working on a bit easier. But I'm like, the short hair with this is very elegant. Very, very elegant. And for those of you who weren't here before, look at those bobbies. I put a lot of work into making them actually attach to the collar and also work with the physics and also just work. Wah wah wee wah. It's like a fitting song for this, like, very dreamy kind of look. Ah, we zoomed out so far. A lot of faith in the dress. A lot of faith in the dress. I don't know if I want to work on the cape first or the dress first. The cape should be not. Oh, the cape is gonna be just as difficult because it's long. She got fashion tape holding the toddies in place. Of course, exactly. Awooga! I just saw that. Okay, so we got that. Let's work on the dress. Let's hide the work that I just did. Excuse me, I got hiccups. This is all, like, on a rotation deformer because of the way that it's set up, made it so the body physics are kind of funny. Oopsies. It's set up, like, so I can kind of do this in a way. It's kind of funny. Let's see. I've got all of these set up already, which is kind of why I'm like, oh, let's do this first. That's the belt. That's the dress. I'm hoping that I can take the physics rigging that I do on this on the front part and just apply it to the back as well. Let's do... I'm gonna lock this segment. Hopefully that will make the program move a little bit faster. It's getting to the point with this file that I think the size of the file is a little bit of an issue. And actually, let's... show display quality. Let's change it to a 4th. Just so we can work a little bit easier. She do got her little feets out. Might not want that to be that severe. Okay. I'm gonna do the Y physics first. Let's move this up this way a little bit. Do that. I've never worked with a dress like this before. I'm interested to see how the physics turn out for it. I'll probably set up all the physics and then do the math of it later, because it's all new physics stuff to me, which means I'm gonna be playing with the math for it for a while. I probably want this to be even higher up. Like, it also include sort of this segment here. I don't want it to go, like, too far up the thigh, because then it might just, like, look a little crazy. I shouldn't be constraining it all to, like, the bottom half. There we go. Okay, now I'm looking at this, I'm like, I didn't go far enough, actually. I pulled it back and I shouldn't have. But that's okay, I can just hit it with the push it farther beam. Oh, I added it to the queue, Yuzu, but I guess it didn't go through? Where's my queue? Me when I'm looking for, my favorite Star Trek Next Generation villain? Hashtag my penis eek. I was playing a little bit of Peak last night. Late last night with a couple people. And I, for the first time, found, the cursed head, I think it's called. But I just kept calling it my cursed amulet. I said hashtag my amulet. Hashtag my curse. I was having a lot of fun carrying that thing around. I didn't know until like halfway through that when you have that cursed head in Peak, it like whispers at you and like makes weird noises. And so the whole time I was like, who's making weird noises? Like, whose, like, microphone is, like, picking up, like, weird sounds and stuff? Oh, and then... and I was like, I finally realized towards the end of one area, I was like, oh... Like, most of the people were dead. It was at the end of Mesa. Most of the people were dead. It was, like, me and one other person. It was just a bunch of ghosts that were, like, randomly appearing behind me. So I was like... What are these weird noises that I'm hearing? Like, people must be, like, swapping in as ghosts and, like, eating potato chips and, like, making weird sounds. It didn't kill you immediately? Well, you had to use it. I didn't use it. I just held it in my bag for, like, the whole game. So, no, it did not kill me immediately. But I had it in my bag and I realized, I was like, oh... The thing that's, like, breathing in my ear and making all these weird sounds, it's my cursed amulet. And then, as I had that thought and was listening to this thing, like, breathing in my ear, I hear out of, like, the corner of my ear, I hear, good girl. Or something like that. And I went, what the hell? Freaky ass cursed amulet. And that time, it was, somebody who was a ghost. I was like, and they were like, sorry, that was my dog. I was complimenting my dog for taking some meds. And I went, oh my god, I thought it was my freaky ass amulet. I was like, what the fuck? And everybody really enjoyed that. Are you happy now, Yuzu? You're telling me Sean picked up a thing called Cursed Amulet and used it immediately? Sean would never do something like that. I'm sure Sean picked it up and went, oh my gosh, it's me! You thought Sean picked it up and just died? No, you have to use it. And what it does is, it kills you, but it revives everybody else in your party. So... But if everybody else in your party is, like, not dead, then nothing happens to them, I think. Once again, Raymond Scott. I mean, it's a lot of this playlist is it's Raymond Scott, it's Perry and Kingsley, it's Mort Garson, and it's Who's the last one? Oh, the happy Moog. That's the last guy on here. Mort Garson mentioned. Yes, there is Mort Garson on this very yoinky splinky playlist of mine. It's true. The rumor come out. Arrgh! Fighting off the demons in my brain that don't want to be working right now. Arrgh! Guys, if I get my work done early, I can have cookie dough. I gotta get it done. Good job! Good job fighting the demons in my brain that want to lay down and not work. I think maybe tomorrow what I need to do to give my wrist a break, I should probably do some drawing. Maybe I'll do some design work instead of doing some rigging. I think that's probably a good use of my time. Because this whole time I was thinking, I was like, what am I gonna do? Drawing is resting your wrist. Well, it's a repetitive motion injury, and I'm gonna be doing a different motion that isn't quite as repetitive, is it? A mouse and a tablet pen are two different animals. Is it? Listen, I'm not a doctor. I don't I don't know. I'll take your word for it. I mean, usually, yeah, it's like a smarter way to... It's a smarter thing to do than just continue using my mouse. Obviously, a day off is the best thing. But also, here's the thing about design work. A lot of that is just thinking. A lot of my design process is just sitting there and, like, figuring shit out and just, like, thinking really hard about different ideas and looking for reference and all that good stuff. Let me just flip that. I just want to, like, adjust this a little bit into like a smoother little sway. Okay, and then we do have Z movement on this. So we don't have to go up all the way there. Get here. You know what? Fuck it. This one, modeling, parameter, sway motion. I didn't overwrite that. That's all I care about. Then the softness will bring to like 5 here. This is my issue with this, is that it's very slow. I knew with all this stuff running, it would just be clicking stuff very slowly. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that so I can mess with it a little bit more individually. Try that. Okay, I like that. Flip it. I mean, that's... Oh, hold on. I need to... I was like, why is it doing that? I need to... set them together. So now it does that instead. Yippee! Wow. Well, there you get penis eek again. You were too over eager for it, Yuzu. You weren't patient enough. But I guess you get what you want. You get it twice. I want to add a little bit of definition to these folds here. Let's go in first. I can hear Mink outside complaining, saying you've abandoned me. Left me out in the cold, and by the cold I mean the hallway. I think reduce the amount of which this moves, but have it move a little bit. And this segment here. Bring this segment in a little bit too, just so it's not broken. I think it needs to be a little bit more. I have to, like, work with both this and the stars. The stars, they're, like, on the same thing, so I can at least, you know, move the same thing together, but I have to make sure that I'm grabbing both of them, otherwise I fuck everything up. Okay. So I got that. I don't want to bring this in over here. I just don't like the shape of it. Okay. I'm gonna adjust this as well, because it looks a little weird. It'll be fine. Okay, we got that. That's nice. That'll add a nice bit of depth. Okay, so I'll take this. Oh! I'm gonna make another parameter for this. So that we have Z movement on this too. I set it up specifically so it works nicely with the body lean. It, like, makes sense with it. I'm gonna change the name of all of this to From dress to dress K. And this has to be wider. Oh wow, I nailed it. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Wow. Awesome. I'm so good at this. I think I changed my mind. I want to make it a little bit wider. Probably have this move a lot less in the back portion here. Just to keep it a little bit more PG-13. Okay, we got that. Flip it. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to flip these all to be on the back portion. Honestly, I should just move all of these up the list until I'm done with them. Get up. Get up here. Get up here. Okay. And just move these to the back ones. All right, that's the dress. That's all the dress stuff. Okay. Oh, now I have to do the little cape part. Okay, let's lock the dress, lock that. Sleeve. You know, I should keep the sleeve off as I can see what's going on with the cape. Oh, the cape's back there too, isn't it? Arr! Okay, well, we'll just lock the everything else. How about that? All right, it's just this thing that we have to worry about. Oh, this is like the point where I would take a little bit of a break and do something simple just to before finishing this part here. So let's do that. Let's do the framed or something. We haven't done the framed in so long. Oh my god. It's a black and white. Well, I don't know if it's a black and white movie. It still looks like new. Maybe not. I don't know. This looks like a black and white filter. This doesn't look like a black and white movie. Or am I crazy? I have no idea what it would be. Either way. I still have no idea. Oh, this is... Was it The Fog? Is that what it's called? Is it not The Fog? It's a Stephen King book, right? Shit. I think I've seen this one is the thing that's embarrassing. I think I've actually seen this one. Is it The Mist? Is it The Mist, not The Fog? I was like, it's like it's the Fog. It's The Mist. I have seen this movie. I don't remember it being black and white. That's crazy. What's The Fog then? What the? I don't know. I haven't done these in a while. They released a black and white version later? Oh! So I probably did watch it in color. Why are we seeing the black and white version on this? Weird. Babe to Pig in the City. Do they... Okay, well, they just have regular Babe. I don't know. The Fog is John Carpenter. You can't blame me. You can't blame me for thinking that... For confusing The Fog and The Mist. I feel like that's a very easy mistake to make. Babe 3, The Reckoning. I'd like to see that movie. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen it. Is that... I thought that was Carrie Fisher, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It could just be a pretty woman. I'm really, really bad face blindness when it comes to actresses. Is this Carrie? It's Carrie. I've never seen Carrie. I need to watch Carrie. I've never seen Carrie. God, 'tis the season. I have to make a list of these like Halloween-y kind of movies that like you need to watch in the season. Carrie is one of them. I want to watch Phantom of the Opera. That's one that I'm like, I've never seen Phantom, and I feel like that's kind of a crime at this point in my life as like a theater kid who's never seen Phantom. Cliffhanger. Oh, one of you war movie people. Good morning Vietnam. What the fuck? What's? I don't know, dude. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, guys, what movie is this from? Guys, I don't remember what movie this is from. Is this it? They do this in Alien vs. Predator? It's in Predator? Holy shit. This is a crazy frame! Oh my god! Never seen Predator. That one's too scary. That one's too scary for me. Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh, what could this be? When good ghouls go bad. They would never have that on here. I don't know, dude. This... I don't think it's anything like that, but... Oh, it's like a little alien in there. Mars attacks. I don't know. Oh, it's... Oh, shit. Fuck, it's the Red Scare one. Oh, it's like... Oh... What's it called? It's the red something. Is it red dawn? Red dawn? I don't know. No. Oh my god, it's the blob! It's the blob! Holy shit, I forgot the blob was an alien. Look at that fucking thing. Look at that thing! Holy shit. I have seen the blob. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago, but I have seen the blob. I actually don't know if the blob that I saw was the blob, or if it was a newer the blob. Or if I've seen both of them. I don't know. Love this lighting. I forget. I know, I think, no, was it? I remember seeing like an old sci-fi movie. There's like a part of an old sci-fi movie that like really sticks out in my mind where there's like the female lead of it, and it could have been the blob, but there's a female lead in it, and she says, like, she's talking to like the protagonist. He's like, you know, like, oh, you're so educated, and she's like, I went to college to find a husband and I didn't. So and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. It's a different time back then. It was a different time back then. This is giving me Hustlers vibes. This lighting is pissing me off. Is this the not the Zodiac Killer? Is this the Ted Bundy movie with Zac Efron? What was it? Does anybody... What was it called, though? I don't know. I think that's exactly what this is, but I just don't know what they called it. Yeah. I don't think I was gonna get that, guys. That's what they're calling me these days. Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile. Damn. Tell us how you really feel. Jeez. Harry and the Hendersons. Or something, right? What's the get out of here! Gotta get! I genuinely don't know. That guy looks like Paul Rudd. That guy looks like Paul Rudd. Is that... I mean, it could be Paul Rudd. What is that? Ew! I'm getting Isle of Dr. Moreau vibes on here. Is that an option? Did they even make a movie about that? They made a movie about that, right? About Dr. Moreau? Piranha. Ooh. Oh, that probably is just a piranha, huh? That's a piranha. I thought it was a fucked up experiment, but I think it's just a fish on its side. Or it could be a fucked up piranha. This isn't this movie, but this is making me think of Last Night in Soho. Of course they don't got it in here. I love that movie. I love Last Night in Soho. I don't know what this is. There are three creepy girls in white dresses. Is this like a Nightmare on Elm Street or something? This is a Nightmare on Elm Street. But it's not a Nightmare on Elm Street, so like what is it? Freddy versus Jason? I don't. Okay, here we go. Damn, this looks so fucking good. I haven't seen a Nightmare on Elm Street in an incredibly long time, but if you show me a red room that like a utility room that's just like flooded with red light, I'm like, "Oh, that's the guy with the scissor hands that isn't scissor hands." I'm not gonna know what that is from this. Is this that sad old man? Is this that sad old man? He's like a comedian. Larry David? Question mark? I don't, who's this old man? I don't know. He's got the build of the guy. That's made me think of it. I don't know what the hell this is, guys. They're watching Tom and Jerry back there. John Lithgow. What's going on with him? This is Twilight Zone the movie? I didn't know they made a movie. Oh wow, I had no idea. Insanely funny. Insanely funny frame. This frame goes crazy. All right, now is this a Corpse Bride? Is this a Coraline? Is this a Box Trolls? We've got a butterfly in it. I'm leaning towards Corpse Bride. Because it is the season. Yeah! If I don't get the animated movie on the first frame, yeah, just like take me out with the trash. It's the only thing that I can do well. I've never even seen Corpse Bride. I'm just, you know, sometimes you can just tell by the grain a little bit. I mean, the only pirate ship movies that I know are like Pirates of the Caribbean movies. That's the only one on here, apparently. Oh my god, it's Sweeney Todd! It's Sweeney Todd. This is when he first comes into port. You know, I also completely forgot about, like, you know, your like Dracula's. Like, Dracula comes to London on a boat. Definitely, that would have been a better guess. God, that's crazy. Borat is so crazy in that role. Absolutely. Absolutely a 2013 kind of movie. When did that movie come out, actually? Sorry, 2007. I was off by 6 years. But it's 2013 in my mind. I've got like a lot of backlog on this, so I'm just having my fun. E.T.? You think this is E.T.? E.T. The extraterrestrial? Wow, incredible. Wow, that looks beautiful! Oh my god! Oh, I love a matte painting. I love a big dumb looking spaceship. Oh my god. I've never seen E.T. I don't really want to. I've never seen E.T. and I don't really want to because I don't like that thing. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I think that movie would make me mad. But I like this spaceship. I like this spaceship. So for BZ 3.0, I want to do for my backgrounds. I've had this thought in my mind for a while. I really enjoy when VTubing is very mixed media. And so for BZ 3.0, I wanted to do 3D sets, and originally my thought was that I would make them in Blender. Because if you were going to make like a pseudo stop motion kind of like dollhouse set, like I wanted my backgrounds to be like dollhouse sets, and I was gonna make them in Blender and just like make them look like real objects and play with it. And I was thinking about it more because of Gigi Maureen's music videos, the mixed media of them. Her new song video is really nice. It's really good. And seeing like those like physical props and everything, I was just like, okay, maybe I do just want to make my own little spaceships and like hang them on fishing wire and just like figure something out. My primary issue is like I don't live in a place with a lot of like space, like dedicated space. And so, and also like materials cost money too. But I'm like, something about it, I'm like, but I would love to make my own little spaceship and like hang it from a fishing line and let it have all the fingerprints and the dust. And like, I don't know, and part of me is just like, it'd be fun to just make it. But I've never been like a physically crafty person. Start collecting trash, reduce, reuse, recycle. I think the best place for me to start is genuinely with like making like the exterior. Like I have like a pretty concrete idea in my head of what I want my spaceship to look like. I know like what it is shape-wise. But there are like pieces of that I'm like, I don't even know where I would start, where I would begin to like put those pieces together. But then I'm like, maybe I just need to like not be stuck on this one particular spaceship design. Maybe I just play with what I have and like make something out of that. I don't know. I know in my mind that I want the stars to be like glitter and rhinestones. Like that's how I want to set up my space environments. Get trash that's similarly shaped and then I don't know, paper mache and a dream. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's definitely, like, honestly, you don't even need trash that's so similarly shaped. Like, you can get, like, tinfoil and go from there. But it's like, I kind of would also want to, I would want to get, I want it to be, like, lit up on the inside. Lux mentioned, Mystery Science Theater 3000. And how they have, like, that was not where my brain was when I was coming up with the idea of doing that. But, like, the fact that somebody else has done it like that, I mean, it makes sense for sci-fi, you know? Y-ring that's scary? I don't think it's that scary. I don't think it's that scary to just, like, I don't know, you put a light inside of it like it's a pumpkin, you know? It's just kind of thing where I wish there were, like, I want to find some more channels of people that are making craft stuff like that, you know? There's a fun behind-the-scenes video of how they made it. I'll go watch that. I'll go watch that. I'll do that. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, I think I did do this one. This is like the Terror or something, right? No, it's not. I did do this one, but I don't remember what it is. Excuse my cough. Day after tomorrow. I don't give a care. I don't give a care. But yeah. Step 1, figure out how it's done. Step 2, carve out some kind of space in my home that I can like make a little set. I've got like a beam of I just like turned around like looking like maybe I could fit it over there. And that just it's a beautiful beam of light coming through my window right now. There's one channel you watch who does a lot of crafts like that, but he's had a baby, so no new videos. Well, I don't care about his baby. I've never seen the videos before. Send it my way. I can watch all of them at once. All tonight, probably. I also just like desperately want to make some fake rocks. Like, I don't know, like maybe it's just like something in me that like I want to make stuff with my hands. You've made me watch some before, probably. But I want to make some fake styrofoam rocks. I feel like that's a great place to start. I think also that I should go to a BRB, take a little bit of a break, go refill my water, and go to the little devil's room. So I'm gonna run ads really quick. Oh, ads are starting right now, whether I want to or not. So perfect timing. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I return. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let's get this done. Let's get the physics done on this. Not a lot left to go.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello, Shrek. Always good to see you. All right. Cape. We've got cape ruffles. So we'll do this. Cape, ruffle, L. More ruffles! Yippee! And then I'm just gonna set up the parameters for these. It does work like that. I should be using that button all the time. I should honestly hotkey it. Cape L X4. I think we circled back around to the beginning of this playlist at some point. It's a bit hard to tell with this particular playlist. It's only like 2 hours long, so that makes sense. So let's put on my Halloween playlist. We'll listen to some spooky music. It's X3. There's gotta be a lot on this one. Y2. Whenever I hear this song, and I love this song, I I don't know if I've seen this or if I invented it in a dream, but I can like perfectly see a video of Germa dancing to this song. But when I say dancing, I mean it's like from that one thing that he did on the green screen, like his green screen footage. And he's like dancing not just when he's throwing it back, right? When he's doing his white man twerk, but like when he's just like moving around like a I don't even know how to, like a Germa. He's got his weird like Germa movements about him. I can see him in my mind dancing to this song. And dancing is not the right word for it. It's just being edited to make it look like he's dancing to the song. He's Germa, he's yoinky sploinking. Yes. I have a hard time explaining what I mean other than I can see him. Which also reminds me of the other day, I got suggested, for whatever reason, like dog agility course a dog agility course video, and it had a lot of views, and it was a cute dog. So I was like, I want to see this. I want to watch this video, and I clicked on it, and I'm watching it. I'm like, not even 5 seconds in, I'm like, this is the Germa one. I'm like, this is the Germa dog agility course video, but it's the original version with the actual dog in it. They also did that with like Shrek. They did Shrek and Germa in the dog agility course, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? This is the original video. It felt so weird watching it and just like finding it randomly. Or did they edit the dog over Germa? I like the way you think. I like the way you think. Your mind is beautiful. I think you're absolutely right. I'm asking the wrong questions. What aren't they telling us? Move this back here. Move that way. In my sleep. Could ask for more. Body at the door. Body and soul at the door. I might do a little blend shape here. While I'm feeling the energy to do it. And do something here on the actual mesh here. And then I'll do a little bit of upward movement too while I'm here. Because it's not hard to do. This playlist is a crazy assortment of genres, and you're gonna have to deal with that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Lisa Frankenstein. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Frankenstein, oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Woo! Welcome on in, Artsy James. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, hi. If you don't know me, I'm Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging, and right now I can't zoom in on my face for whatever reason. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta reset my stream deck. It's not listening to me. Yay! Okay. Oh my gosh, Lake Pontchartrain! I love this song. Artsy James, if you have to head out and do some post-stream care, you are more than welcome to do so. We'll take good care of your raiders. We're just listening to some Halloween music, some spooky music, doing some rigging. Come to look at cool art? Let me show you what I've been working on. Let me show you. As soon as I finish my train of thought on this here. Doing a little bit of physics work today. Let me do this here. This right here. Okay, but now the ruffles are done. All of that, though, I'm gonna hide it. We'll go to the physics tab. We've been working on this lovely outfit today. We've been doing physics work on the dress and the sleeves. We haven't set them up just yet, but I'll show you what I've been working on, what I worked on yesterday, which is to say the top portion of this dress. Making that look nice and work well with the rigging. Wah wah wee wah. It's a very simple, elegant look that is deceptively difficult to rig. Making sure that, like, this part of the dress stays connected, and then also that, like, everything stays within the dress with all of the physics working together. Nice clothes with the little stars. Yes, I'm hoping, like, with the last sort of part of making this work is I want to add a little bit of, like, twinkle to the stars in some way or another. Both this model and another model that I plan to work on this week have stars on them in a similar manner. So I probably employ similar tactics to both of them. But yeah, right now we're working on this, like, little cape piece that is attached to the sleeve. This poofy little sleeve here. And we've been working on the fur physics for this. So making the fur do a little bit of movement here and there. Getting movement on the big poofy sleeves. And the ruffles, all that fun stuff. And now we did the dress as well, so the dress has some flow to it. Both, like, in the X direction and the Y direction. So we can have, like, it flowing. Like, woo! And yeah. I'm gonna hide that sleeve. And then we're just doing a lot of back and forth swaying motions on this rigging right now. I will say I am not the artist of this rig. That is Ozumi Wizard. And I will see, are they on Blue Sky? Ozumi. Yes. There we go. I will link the artist. Been working with them and Elaine, who's the model in question, for some time now. You're gonna be lurking? Go enjoy your food, please. Go take care of yourself. I hope your food is delicious. Delicious. I keep accidentally typing H into the window over here. Shift H is the hotkey to like hide the deformers so you can like see a little bit easier what you're working on, and it's probably the hotkey that I use the most. Like even more than like copy paste. Me do a little bit of interpolation here. Oh, it's just gonna annoy me. It's just, oh. I'm like, flipping horizontally is not gonna work in this case. Because of just the shape of it. Can I do like 75 and then fix it? I need to bring it down a little bit this way. I think I have to bring this up a little bit more. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's do the Y movement stuff, because I'm gonna have a much easier time with that. So here. You know, this should go up a little bit more. So I've only got 3 of the Y movement things. Let's get that up there and that like that. Should probably be a little bit less. I don't want it to touch the ground per se. I think I can move this up even more. Bring this back this way. I think that's too much. Bring this up a little bit and then bring this out that way. And then most importantly, moving up this segment. All right. I think it's fine. I think I would like to bring this in and this out a bit more. Think bring up this piece a bit more. I said I don't want to work, neither do you. Great body doubling. Yes, we're in this together. I love co-working streams. More often than not, they are just a DJ stream in a way, but body doubling, I would not be getting nearly as much done without streams. I think these are my favorite kinds of streams where I'm very chatty at the beginning of stream. I get all of the energy out of my system, and then in the like last bit of it, I lock in and get shit done. I think that's like the best balance that you can ask for as a co-working streamer. It must be the season of the witch. I mean, it must be. What else would it be? It kind of just makes me think of like, I don't know, when you're working in an office with people and you start the day and you're getting coffee and yeah, ask how are the kids? How's life? It's an important aspect. It's an important little social routine. And this is like kind of just the digital version of it. Yeah, did you see the big game? Did you see the big game? I've heard about the big game. I didn't see the big game. The big game that everybody's talking about, which is, when I say everybody, I mean the Canadian streamers that I watch, are talking about the Blue Jays. It's the Blue Jays and the Dodgers in the World Series. Which I was talking to Pat about it because the Mariners, if had to win their last game to get in that or something like that. And so the Mariners didn't make it in. And Pat was sad about that. And I was like, who is, so Pat was like, so the Blue Jays made it in. And I went, oh, who are they going up against? And Pat went, the Dodgers. Which is really a very funny thing to ask when I live in Southern California. So this has happened with like every major Los Angeles sports team at this point. Don't even watch baseball, but yes, I saw the game and I am Canadian. Of all of the sports, genuinely, baseball is the one that I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it, and I like the culture of it, like way more than any other sport, I think. Because for a long time I was like, baseball is so boring. What's the point of this? Like, you're here for so long doing this, and I'm like, oh, it's America's pastime because you're just here to chill. Like, more than any other sport, it's like, we're just here for you to have something to watch where you can hang out with the boys, you know? And I'm like, oh, I get it. I don't care for football. I don't like it. I'm gonna be brave and say that I think that people get a little too heated about football, and I don't like being around that kind of energy. But baseball people are usually pretty okay about it. Baseball, as a sport, the fact that the sport is set up in such a way that, like, you can show up late to sport and you can leave early from sport and, like, you know, beat traffic or whatever, and it's not that big of a deal. That's the kind of sport that I'm interested in. The kind of sport where people yell at their TVs really loud because somebody didn't catch a football. I'm like, I don't like that. Don't stop yelling. Stop yelling at the TV. I yell at the TV all the time, but it's different when I do it. Watched Bottoms again last night, listening to the director talk about football and gender theory and commentary. They were like, how they used sports in that movie made them so... That does sound interesting. I've not seen Bottoms. I was interested in seeing it, but I just never did. Used to watch cycling till they moved it to Peacock. Oh. Peacock. You can't say that. You can't say those words. Peacock. You want to watch darts? Oh yeah, Yuzu and Pat watched so much darts together. What was the name of the guy who was good at darts that you liked? I know about Big Dumper on the Mariners, and that's what I'm thinking of right now is Big Dumper. Luke the Nuke Littler. The Littler. Is there a bigger? I mean, I hardly know her. is, they've got Columbo. I'm trying to remember what the hell's even on Peacock. Oh wait, what did I think I watched the fucking Columbo show, but it's not Columbo, it's the Knives Out guy making Columbo with what's her name? My throat is all fucked up because it's so dry here right now. Poker Face. They got Poker Face on Peacock. And I just, at some point, borrowed the password of somebody who has it, and I was able to watch it. Also, hi, Joe Schmo. And like I said, my Halloween playlist does have Monster Mash. I do like it.
It's right here, huh? Show it.
It's right here.
Show it.
It's right here.
Show it.
It's right there.
It's right there. Still need to watch season 2 of Poker Face. I really liked it. I really liked it. Why can't I remember the name of the actor who plays the lead in Poker Face? Natasha Lyonne. It was crazy watching 2 seasons of Poker Face back to back and then going and seeing Bad Guys 2 and being like, oh my god, it's Natasha Lyonne again. Yeah, but Peacock is NBC. Yeah. Because their logo's got that fucking bird on it. They played the Monster Mash. Loved her ever since you saw But I'm a Cheerleader. She's a hoot. She is so funny. I did not know that she was the lead in But I'm a Cheerleader, which I still haven't seen. Sorry, I'll wait till Pride Month next year. So I just knew her as the lady from Russian Doll. And she looks so much like my neighbor that I had growing up. Like, my neighbor was, she was constantly smoking and she had a perm just like that and kind of the same, like not, like, her facial features aren't, like, gaunt, but she's, like, skinny, you know? And so whenever I see her, I think about my neighbor growing up. They were obsessed with Grease. The movie Grease. Which, like, looking back as an adult, I'm like, she should have not been showing her kids Grease that young. I'm a cheerleader baby. I'm a buff baby. I can dance like a man. I can shake on my fanny. I can shake on my can. That's what I have to say about that. So, jot that down. I'll never let you go, let you go. Thank you for writing that one down, thank you. Okay, let's combine these. I think for this one, I need to push out this bit here a bit more. Push this bit in a bit more as well. down just like Holy Mary. Mariana, Mariana Cross. Mariana. We might be done here, guys. For something is happening here that I'm like, something's weird. Whatever I just did, I don't think I like it. Truth of the matter is, I never let you go. Oh, wait. No, I'm fine. Okay, I might have to futz with that. Go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana. Mariana, Mariana Cross. Wrong with that. Mariana Cross. Oh, Yuzu, sleepy time. Yuzu, Betty bye. Good night, Yuzu. Good night, Yuzu. We'll miss you. It might be Betty bye for the rest of stream, too. Because this is the last thing I need to do. Let me just see these two pieces together. Whee! Yeah! Spooky, scary skeletons! Let's go! We'll miss you, Zoo! Hee I just looked back over and saw all of the dancing emotes, and I really like it. What was that noise? Alright, that's all of the physics for the dress. I do have to flip them, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Yes! Fuck it up! Fuck it up! Yes! I love all those dancing emotes. They're so good. I'm like, I do need to do a little bit of work on making this work with like the elbow rotate. But it's a little bit difficult with the way that this is set up. Oh no, it should be fine actually. Arms. A little bit of movement here is fine, but it's too much. And honestly, if it's gonna move, it should be moving like up this way. I have to sneeze! I think I'm fine. I want to bring this part up here like that. And I think I would like to just like bring this out. A little bit more volume on the X movement here. I love a fur stole. It's kind of a stole situation going on here. And so I don't even really need to do much to the sleeve here, huh? I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, sleeve L. Arm X. I need to do a little bit of dimension on this cape as well. If I'm being honest, it's just the file is a little bit slow on stream, and I'm like, I just would rather do it off stream. It'll go by faster. Okay, I got that. And this. Alright, so we got that. Okay, for this cape, I need... I said I was gonna stop, but I'm gonna keep going. Okay, DW, cape, L, body, X.
Bonk.
Are you bonking me for continuing to work? It's only 5. I start my workday at 10, okay? But when I say I do an 8-hour workday, it's 10 to 6. It's not 9 to 5. I'm not crazy.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG
I'm
is?
being bullied! I'm being bullied. No, it's not gonna take long, I promise. It's literally just I'm copying work I've already done over, okay?
Bonk.
I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied. In my own home. Though, if I'm being honest, if I want my chat to bully me about anything, it would be... It would be about overworking myself. So, you know, I appreciate it. But I'm fine, I promise. Okay, let me just look at this. And also, I want to listen to my Halloween music a little bit, if I'm being honest. I want to listen to it a bit more. Edit form. Or deformer. Apply to child elements. Here we go. So we get that and that. Okay, so now... Yeah, we can just work right on this, actually. Your office coworker started saying, do I have to bring a spray bottle so you don't work more than you have to? My workday's done at 6! My workday's done at 6, okay? I'm okay. You belong to me. I got the recipe. I'll bring this back this way. This is a song that I like rediscovered while building my Halloween playlist, and I'm like, oh, I love this song. It's really cute. I really enjoy like songs that sound very like 90s girl group pop. Sort of like your A-teens, you know, like your Spice Girls. And we'll just copy that and paste it the other way. Bring this back this way. It does not need to be like that. Ghostbuster! I think this way should be a little bit perspective that way. This is the other one that's on like every Halloween playlist that I do want to listen to. I ain't afraid of no ghost. There's like a piece here. Like, I kind of want to get a little bit wider. And call. Had to return to your homeowners association meeting. You have to go to HOA meetings? Oh my god, no. That's so sad. I'm so sorry for you. That's the scariest thing I've heard all month. Only sometimes. You had to vote for your board for earlier the year failed because not enough people showed up to do it. Oh my god. Fuck HOAs. Mine is bitching about everybody parking on your street because our driveways are narrower than the rest in the communities. The rest of the communities can't actually fit 2 cars. I could never be in an HOA because just like flat out, I want the outside of my house painted something crazy and I want lawn flamingos. The thought of somebody telling me that, like, what color to paint my house makes me, like, violently mad. I could never. There was a lot of bitching by one lady who was not even a homeowner. She was mad about so many random little things. People, like, okay, so there's... things are fucked right now, right? Things are fucked right now, and HOAs and, like, internet discourse are like little ways for people to try and reclaim some kind of power in their life. So, like, I can't really get that mad when people are like that, you know? Also, some people are just angry all the time over everything, so. But just, I was lucky enough to not grow up in a house where that was the kind of thing, and I love being visibly a freak. So I just simply could not. I simply could not. I daydream about the day that I get to have, you know, be in not even my own home, But the dream of the day that I get to be in a space where I can paint a mural on my wall. They don't bother us too much about looks as long as nothing is dirty. Apparently there's supposed to be rules about door colors, but literally people have painted doors, so I don't know. I don't want anything on paper that anyone can tell me what to do. I'm sorry. I'm a grown-ass adult, and if I don't want to cut my lawn because maybe I'm sick or some shit like that, you're gonna give me a fine because I've got, hell, not even weeds, native plants on my lawn. I don't know. Some people have very different ideas of, like, what dirty is, and like, that can change with somebody new buying a house in the neighborhood, you know? They also maintain the lawn for me. I don't want a lawn maintained. That's the first issue that I have. I don't give a fuck if they're maintaining my lawn. I don't want anyone to maintain a lawn. That's so much chemical waste. That's so much water waste. I want a rock garden. Like, I want a rock garden or astroturf, and it's no in between. Again, I live in a condo, not a house, so it's very different. Okay, well, yeah, condos are they're set up a little bit different. That's like, condos are much more of a shared experience than, like, you can't, how the hell else are you gonna organize somebody maintaining the lawn if you all share a building? Yeah. Somebody has to do that somebody has to be in charge of that. So that's different. I'm not angry anymore. Not that I was angry to begin with. I was just, you know. I think I, in particular, get very mad about lawns because when you live in a desert and every motherfucker is trying to maintain a rose garden, you start to get pissed off. Like, I've had enough. I'm sick of it. You get it? Because if you owned a real house, you would not do an HOA. Yeah. It's just like one more thing to fucking worry about. I just wouldn't want to deal with it. All condos have HOAs, so it's inescapable, yeah. I wish they didn't, but I do know that that's sort of a thing with condos. But condos are also usually, like, occupied by older audiences, I think, usually, right? Grass is gross. Everyone's telling me to touch grass. Maybe I don't wanna. Maybe I don't want to. No, grass is pretty cool. You know what's even cooler than grass, though, is clover. I like clover. Love your little rose garden. It's called a garden style condo, so it's like different to a lot of places. It's almost 90%. Oh, yeah. Your youngest by at least a decade. That does not surprise me. I do kind of fuck with fake grass. I do kind of fuck with fake grass. I would love, like, a little fake lawn on top of a house. Is that, like, a silly thing that for somebody to want? Maybe, probably, yes. I like the idea of sitting on lawn chairs on the top of my house and looking at stars. Mini golf aesthetic, exactly. Yes. Thing I don't like about grass is that I can't see what's down there. I don't like the idea of crushing a bug or something just trying to walk somewhere. Well, that's just life. You're gonna crush some worms walking on concrete, too. You might just not be looking down all the time. It's all people who lived there for 20 to 30 years when they paid $2 for the apartment. Ah! Sorry, I'm okay. Okay. Who said that? Who said that? And by who said that, I mean who just screamed really loud. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Hey guys, I think we're done working for today. Well, you saw the people who bought the condo from paid for it in the year 2003. Ugh. Ugh. I was just thinking about, I was trying to read Gore's message and understand the sentence, and then after, I was like, oh, yeah. But then I thought of, my grandpa. I remember I went to my grandpa's birthday party a couple of years ago, and on it, they had, like, a little sign that said, like, what the average, like, house cost was. I don't remember, like, if it was, like, the year he was born or what. It might have been the year he was born. I don't know. Which, like, that was, like, 80 years ago. Like, more than 80 years ago. And the cost of the house, I just remember seeing that the cost of the house, whatever year that was, like, $1,000. And I was like, God damn, that's what my fucking rent costs. I'm gonna get mad. I have to stop. I have to stop. I have to stop now. I have to stop streaming. Let's see who's online that we can go and raid before I make myself angry. Oh my god! Spats is streaming some Pokemon Legends ZA. Let's go and see Spats. Spatula. Wait, before I hit the raid message, let me think of something nice to say that wasn't me screaming about housing costs. I'm gonna go eat some cookie dough later. I hope you get to eat a yummy little dessert later today. I'm gonna go enjoy my yummy little dessert. I'm very excited about it. Definitely stay hydrated. Enjoy sort of your Halloween season. I hope you all have some cute Halloween plans, and if not anything crazy, then I hope you're enjoying the vibes, and I hope you're enjoying the weather getting cooler, because I certainly know I am. I finally get to have my window open, which I'm looking forward to opening that now that at the end of stream too. Good day, good stream. Had a lot of fun yapping with all of you. And I am looking forward to doing more art streams in the future. If everything goes according to plan, i.e., if I continue to be neurotypical and working 8-hour weekday workdays, then we will be doing some Hades post-game runs on Saturday. So look forward to that. And yeah, let's go raid Spats. Our raid message, we'll just do our little apple parade. Thank you all so much for hanging. I hope you have a wonderful one. Eat lots of good food. Stay hydrated. Take your meds. That's a good one to remember. Take your meds. Kiss the homies goodnight. I can't zoom in on my face. It's because my thing is busted. Hello. Okay. Stay sexy out there. Stay sexy out there. Kiss the homies. Good night. Stay sexy out there. You better stay sexy out there.
I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of
Arrgh.
Piggy dipping! Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.